Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is Dreams, visiting you, spirit world, receiving downloads and confirmations. You'll be getting some info in your sleep. And dreams are telling you something. Appreciation at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you're getting some downloads from the spirit world. Pisces, very, very intuitive. All right, let's see the rest of the energies. We got butterflies showing up, devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. So something's giving you butterflies, something's making you happy, something that's in your dreams, coming to you in your dreams, making you very happy. I just found a new purpose for my stone. All right, let's get the next one. I'm not gonna. And we have Divine Feminine, leader, strong intuition. I just mentioned your intuition. Empathic heart, healer to others. Okay. Can't stop smiling. Divine Feminine, dreams, butterflies. Somebody's feeling very good. This energy feels good to me. I'll take it. And ghost. Disappearing, cold and distance, no contact, leaving behind. All right, so this took a whole different turn for me. So now with the ghost energy, this is someone, you divine feminine. This could be a twin flamey kind of thing. This person is coming to you in your dreams. Your intuition is kicked in. They're giving you butterflies, and then all of a sudden they ghost. And bottom of the deck is denial, not facing truth, dismissal, refuse to give in, contradicting. So I think this is a twin flame. You may be in some sort of denial about, what your situation is with them. Not wanting to face something maybe because of the butterflies. They keep you so happy. But I think this ghosting energy, let's get some more. I think this is a twin flame, this runner chaser thing. I'm not seeing where you're chasing yet, but it looks like the ghosting has started. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Someone that is like doing all they can. They're very exhausted, but it's kind of like a waiting mode. So even though you may not be chasing this person, you may be waiting on their return. And anxiety. Butterflies have turned to anxiety. Hangman, you're seeing them differently. Heartache. They've broken your heart with the ghosting. Left alone. Page of Pentacles. That's a new opportunity. That's some good news and wish fulfillment. This is kind of a back and forth thing too. We have butterflies and we have anxiety. Then you go to seeing them differently once the anxiety hits, and then your heart breaks, and then you're feeling alone. You're feeling ghosted. But it's almost like you don't want to accept what's like right in front of your face kind of thing. That you do believe that there is an opportunity for you guys, because they are your wish fulfillment. Star. Balance. Getting your shit together. Collaboration. I think you want to heal the situation. You want to heal, and you may want to heal them, get them to do right. Justice and the Queen of Swords. Wanting to work with this person, heal, bring balance. So I think you may you have a lot of hope in a lot of hope for this situation, and I think you think that you can make this heal. You can do this because you don't want to let go of the butterflies. I think you can bring this into some kind of stability, that this person really is stable. I think yeah. Oh, I was just saying that I see denial. I think you're in denial about this situation, about this person. And then we have visit underneath that. Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, riding by the house. So I don't know if that's you. I hope not. Or if it's them. After the ghosting, just swinging on by. Queen of Wands. You're very attracted. They are attractive to you. You are attractive to them. But I think it's all passion. I think it's all passion. It's not the butterfly thing that you're hoping for, that you're dreaming for. Okay, so let's look at Divine Feminine. Leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, and healer to others. I'm getting, I think you can heal, you think you can heal this person in this situation. We've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I think you want to try and work some of your magic to get this thing right. That's what I'm thinking. This person is your wish fulfillment. And I think you're ready to bend over backwards for this person. You may be new to this journey. This may be new for you. Too much. Actually, it wasn't. Now that I look at it. All right. Divine Feminine. We have the Six of Wands, which is success, notoriety, people taking notice, in the reverse. We have the Devil energy in the reverse. So I think you want this person to take notice of you, but they are not. I think this realization may be doing something to you. It is jeopardizing, or you're seeing that your firm foundation is not so firm. I can't lift that with the Devil. Okay, so you recognize that. And I think this person is not flaunting themselves around you anymore. It's almost like they've completely pulled up. It's taking some strength to deal with. You're not going to make a small gesture, are you? I think this person is definitely dealing with others. I think they're definitely going to make an appearance. And they're going to make a small little offer. But it will be putting you back into a third-party situation. Or putting you into a third-party situation. There are others. We have the Hierophant, the World, and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is someone like a researcher, somebody looking into things, finding out information. And I'm kind of getting, leader, you're using your intuition with this divine feminine energy here. I think here in this current situation, I believe that you are starting to recognize some things. And you may be bringing things to an end. Because here you have like no clue. You're this is the recent past, very ready to just do whatever you had to do or needed to do to try and keep this thing going. You know, you were just doing all the work. But I think you're starting to see things differently over here. Because this person is not coming around. They're not coming around like they used to. And when they do, it's just something small. But it is always an invitation back into a third-party situation. And I feel like here you've come to the conclusion that you're going to bring those cycles to an end. You've seen enough conflict, healing. So you're beginning to start your healing journey on this. This is your first go-round, maybe on your healing journey. I think you know what you want in a situation, in a partnership, in a friendship, whatever this situation is, in the relationship. You know what you want. And I don't believe it's the conflict. You are passionate, but you don't want all that. You're still thinking about this person from the past, but you're trying to work on bringing your, standing your ground, not making a move. You're trying to keep yourself going into smoother waters. I think you've clocked into your divine feminine energy, and just from going in that direction, you begin to feel better. You feel better about the situation. You feel better about yourself. Everything starts falling into place and getting settled. This passion that you have for this person will resurface, but you do have your boundaries up, and you are learning how to paddle your little boat right on out of that choppy water, because it will bring you hurt and pain again. Bottom of the deck is taking that leap of faith, going on your own way, keeping it moving. There's a rebirth energy. I think it's rebirthing you. You're going to love on yourself. Although we do have the sneaky energy with divine masculine here. Rebirthing a love. Are you trying to do something behind the scenes? Are you still trying to manipulate the situation a little bit there to get this person to have a quick look around at you again for a rebirth? Because we've got the Tower following up. We've got rebirth, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Emperor. Then we have the Wounded Warrior and a Tower. And then the Hermit, or for me, another sign of going within. I want to say ghosting, but someone's going within, gaining some enlightenment. I feel like you are going to go on and love yourself. I feel like this masculine, this divine masculine, is going to get tired of, the games. And I think they're going to come down. They're going to stop. I think they're going to bring an end to it. I don't know if it's for you or because maybe they are growing up a little bit. Okay, so we got the rebirth energy there. Let's find out this ghost energy. Disappearing, cold and distant, no contact, and leaving behind. We have the Four of Swords, which is resting and healing. Thinking things through. So you probably had a bit of time since this person has done this ghosting. Maybe you're rethinking stuff. But it looks like you're taking a leap of faith. You're moving into smoother waters. Let's see what else we get. Queen of Wands. It's that confident magnetic energy. Magnetic. I think it feel like it's leveling up. Are you drawing this person in? Seven of Cups. Many choices. Nine of Swords, self-sabotage. First thing I got was you stepping out and utilizing all your choices out there. But I feel like that is more sabotage for you. If this is not your true nature, doing something like this, just getting out there because this person ghosted, you're jeopardizing your divine feminine energy. You're going to make it less than. If this is like a way for you to maybe get back at someone, sure, take your leap of faith, but don't do it in spite, because you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to sabotage any progress that you can make. In other words, don't mirror their energy. First of all, you'll just be hurting yourself. Second of all, they might not even be around noticing it, depending on who this is. I'm not seeing them, making any valiant efforts. But if you knock on that door, they're going to look around. But will they do it on their own? I'm not seeing that. So I'm saying don't go out there doing anything that you're going to regret. It's just going to make you feel worse and make you spiral even lower in that cycle with the world. Justice. Bring some justice to yourself, to the situation. They disappeared. Let them be disappeared. Old wounds. Yeah, trying to bring up or trying to mirror their energy, it's going to just bring up old wounds for you. It's going to give you more triggers. Page of Swords, that's the student, learning some lessons, coming into some balance, and doing some healing. More healing, recovering. So you've been through and this is the near future, so you'll go through your restoration, your healing, you'll recover. And there's that heartache. But there's no two ways around it. That is heartache. So I think you are healing the heartache. You're bringing some balance back into your life. You've learned some lessons about this situation. Maybe you got a little sting here when, you contemplated doing it, but I see your boundaries came back up and then you moved away from it. Yeah, you're nurturing yourself. You're making progress. And I think you're drawing in someone else that will be just as passionate about you as you are about them. There's the Lovers. So something else is coming in. That's that King of Wands. He's out here 3 times, isn't he? Defense mechanism with the Lovers. So you're still a little guarded. You probably should be, because of third-party situations. Fear of being left alone. But this could be a divine partnership. This next best thing that you, through your nurturing, not falling back into old habits, trying to get this person that is not available, but falling into some healthier habits, nurturing yourself. Finally letting go of the heartache and this other situation that left you feeling lost and alone. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a fated situation. This is something that needed to happen. I'm finding that a lot of these energies that are coming through in these readings today, people are catalysts for growth in the other person. And in some of the readings for themselves as well. Okay. let's see, what does this person want you to know? This person that you're thinking about. I run away to avoid facing my problems. Okay, so maybe your butterflies and you dreaming of them and all of that stuff was a problem for them. You know, for those that choose that life, you know, to be out and about forever, you know, you catching feelings and butterflies and stuff is, you know, a problem for them. You make me nervous. They don't want to deal with, you know, I'm getting anything serious. You're the person of my dreams. Yeah, they got dreams visiting you. So now you are that person. Betrayal. I'm done playing games. Fights and arguments and conflict and reminiscing. So I'm not seeing that they're doing anything yet. You probably caught their attention because you moved forward. And they're probably not used to that kind of energy from their counterparts. They're probably used to people running behind them and fighting for them and crying and begging and screaming and hollering, and you're not doing that. You're not doing that. Here you are, in the near future, you are going to be moving on, doing your thing, attracting others, unless this person does some healing, attracting others, and moving on about your life. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? And that goes back to the dreams too, where this person is coming into your dreams. That can re-trigger you into getting butterflies for them again. When telepathically you guys are like all over each other. And the new bottom is, I feel like I can be myself around you. All right, so let's wrap this baby up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is Parvati with devotion. I feel like you had a lot of devotion for this person until you don't. And that's the part you got to work on. You can't be devoted on or to someone that has nothing for you. They have nothing to give yet. I feel like their energy is more of a ghost energy than anything else. All right, one card of too many, but I'm going to take Persephone with inexperience. And the bottom of the deck is time with Aryan Rod. So as always, these things take time. So we have Persephone, number 42, with inexperience. So this whole kind of ball game with the ghosting and all that, it could be very new to you. I know when I stepped back out, it was all new to me. I didn't know what to do with that, but I've learned. 42. You keep it moving. Take care of you. 42, Persephone. Inexperience. All right. Sometimes not knowing is a great gift. Right now, the Greek goddess Persephone invites you into a state of open-hearted learning, period. Discernment comes with experience, and at this moment, it's okay to admit you don't know or fully understand what is in front of you. Be curious and teachable. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances, just as her own naivete caused her to strike a terrible deal with the god of the underworld. That said, every experience has value. No matter what choice you make right now, the consequences will have a lasting effect as you integrate your lessons and travel the road of destiny. Now, your alignment message is: the goddess Persephone was forced to pay a high price as restitution for what she thought were innocent actions. Today, she is a wiser goddess and is encouraging you to stop what you are doing and pay attention to the red flags. Don't take a bite of the forbidden fruit unless you are willing to pay the price. The alignment task offered to you by Persephone is simple. If you feel unsure in any way about what is being offered to you, step back and ask, Do I have enough knowledge and strength to explore this without attachment to what lies ahead? If the answer is yes, jump in. If the answer is no, consider the wisdom of waiting. For this or something better now manifests for you in divine timing. Don't fall for the seduction. It won't be worth the price. That's exactly what I said. Don't fall for the seduction. Let this person go and do what they got to do. And if they throw some healing in there and want to come back, then they can. But don't fall for it. You keep it moving. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I'll see you then. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.